Team Diamonds is live, and although it's incredibly confusing, I'm going to explain everything you gotta know and do in this brand new program. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day and a great week so far, and without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, let's start by explaining simply what the Team Diamond program is in this game, and then we're going to get into the other side of things, which is what you gotta be doing in this brand new promo. Now, the Team Diamond program at its core is a promo where every single team is getting a legend from their squad as a Team Diamond player. But EA Sports, well, they added a bit of a curveball this year because not only is every single team getting a 92, but they're also going through and getting a 93 overall LTD version of that 92, which is kind of hilarious to see the 2-bar and like the 8-bar masks the guys used to wear in the day. But as you guys can see, there's a 92 overall version of every card and a 93. Now, how do you go through and get these players? Well, Team Diamond sets are kind of the name of the game when it comes to the Team Diamond program. As you guys can see right here, when I go to my sets tab, there's a set for every single 92 and there's a set for every single 93 LTD. Now, the 93 overall sets, I'm not gonna lie, that is where things get confusing. Let's talk the 92 overall sets first. The way these work is with Team Diamonds, they're kind of associated with team builders. So if I wanted to go through and get, say, the Thomas Davis set done as an example, I'd have to put in 90 overall team builders associated with the division where this guy played in. So Thomas Davis, of course, he's a Panther. That's the NFC South. So I'd have to go through and put in 90 overall team builders associated with the NFC South, and so on and so forth. That's going to be the same with the 88s, the same with the 87, and then there's some 86s, some 85s, some 83s. In total cost right here, these sets are probably costing you about 750 to 1 million coins. They're expensive. Now, again, I'm going to get into the second element of this program in a second, which is going to be what you need to be doing. That is critical. You stay for that. But let's go through and talk the 93 overall sets, because here's where things get interesting. Here's where they get unique. Now, if I wanted to go through and get 93 Thomas Davis as an LTD version, here's how you do that. Well, here's the set for this 93 overall Thomas Davis. It's going to require the 92 overall version of the card, and you're going to have to go through and get 4 tokens associated with the team builder program and the same division this guy played in. Now, how do you get these tokens? Well, there's 2 ways you can do that. Number 1, by doing a 92 overall set in this game, you're going to go through and get a token associated with the program. So if I did Johnny Unitas, I would go through and I'd get the AFC South token. Now, the second way you get them, well, this is not what we're going to be doing as no money spent players, but for opening up this Team Diamond token offer right here, you have a chance of getting 4 tokens. You're guaranteed at least one of them, but you got a chance to pull 4 tokens in here. I've seen people get 2, I've seen people get 3, but if you go through and say, for example, you pulled 3 tokens in here, well, what you can do in theory is all you'd have to do is now buy the 92 overall player, put your tokens in that set, and you'd be going through and getting an LTD for the price of a 92. Now, the final element to this program that we gotta talk about is potentially the coolest set EA put in the game right here. It is the Team Diamond token exchange. For going through and putting in 1 token, you can get a 92 overall Team Diamond champion player of your choice. Now, you can only go through and get this set done 2 times, but if you went through and maybe opened up that offer, you can basically just put your token in here and get a 92 overall pack. This is a fantasy pack allowing you to pick any Team Diamond as a 92, not a 93. Now, okay, that was a lot, but here are the opportunities I am most intrigued by in this program. The first one is going through and getting a 92 overall set done for a player and then selling that card as well as using the token to get another 92. So say, for example, I went through here and I did the Deuce McAllister set. Well, if it costed me maybe like 1 million coins to get this set done, and then I sold my Deuce McAllister off for, call it 700k, at that point we'd be looking like, okay, what's the point of doing that set? Well, not only do you get Deuce McAllister, but you also get a Team Diamond token. Now, the opportunity I'm intrigued by is going through and selling off Deuce McAllister, then putting your token in this set right here. Of course, it can only be done twice, but putting your token in here and then getting another card that would sell for maybe 700, 800, or 900,000 coins. Very interesting. If you go through and do the cheapest Team Diamond 92 set, you sell that player off for whatever, a decent price, maybe make most of your coins back, and then put this token in here and pick the most expensive 92, and that could be interesting. Now, okay, here's another opportunity I'm very interested in, and again, I'm going to go more in depth in this stuff in content on the channel soon. I just haven't really had time to actually look through all these numbers quite yet, but another thing I'm definitely intrigued by are these 93 overall sets, because when I go through and do the Jeremy Maclin set as an example, I get his 92 back in return as a BND. And if we look at prices right now, well, the 93 overall LTDs, they are incredibly expensive. If I went through and I bought Jeremy Maclin's 92 at 836k right here, and then I was able to acquire these tokens by doing other Team Diamond 92 sets in this game, which again, it's not cheap to do those, but if you go through and maybe lose 100k, 100k, 100k on those 92 overall sets, you could be in for like 1.2 mil to build the LTD. And then if we go through and take a look at prices right here, I don't even think there's many of these 93s on the auction block, but if we take a look at Jeremy Maclin's 93 overall LTD price, he's 3.1 mil. So you could A, make coins, and B, get the BND player for your team, another opportunity I'm interested in. To get Madden 26 Ultimate Team coins for your account at the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT to save an additional 8% on your order. All right, now another thing that I feel like everyone's got to be doing today. This is boring. This is simple. Let's simplify things here. It's your solo challenges. I went through and I did my Team Diamond solos in about 15 minutes. They're very quick. I got all 80 stars and we're going to open up the packs right here because honestly, cards right now are expensive in the market. Now for doing my solos, I'm getting an 82 plus pack, sorry, 3 82 plus packs and an 85 plus pack. At the moment, everything is pretty expensive right here. And this is going to turn into just like an 82 team builder fantasy pack. Okay, that's not super exciting. I probably got to look at numbers and see who's most expensive. But as you guys will see, like these 82s right now, they're going for 20K. So at worst, it's 60,000 coins off that. And I'm going to show you in a second, the 85 overall pack, that's going to be crazy. Now, basically the way these work right here is it looks like you just have the opportunity to pull a higher overall team builder fantasy pack. Maybe we'll get lucky in one of them. If we don't, it is what it is. We pull the 82 every time. That's still making us about 60,000 coins right there. And the 85 plus, can we get something good? We're going to pull the 85 overall pack. But regardless, if you guys want to look at numbers right here, these 85 overall team builders, they ain't cheap, brother. They are expensive players in this game, going for like 40K. By playing your solos, you make 100,000 coins. It's basically guaranteed. Now, okay, there's even more to talk about in today's video, and I apologize, I am a little bit sick in this one, but let's go through and talk the Team Builder 92 sets, because I feel like that's the one thing, or sorry, the Team Diamond 92 sets, because that's the one thing we haven't really touched on. Because if you want to go through and get these sets completed, well, you got to put in 88s, you got to put in 87s, and there's definitely an opportunity to go through here and build some of these 88s and build some of these 87s to potentially make a little profit. Now, the section of sets we're going to be focusing on right here are, of course, our team builder sets. And I think the sets that have life right now are the 87 overall hero and the 90 overall division champ. Now, I will say this, these 87 overall players, they're incredibly expensive right now because of the fact that if you want to go through and you want to get the 90 overall set done, well, you got to put the 87s in here. So a lot of people right now are buying up 87s. That means for me, I feel like the opportunity is building these 87s. And if you want to build these cards, you need 85s and you need 84s. And if you're able to go through and snipe these 85 overall players at 20K, at 25K, whatever the number may be, there is certainly life in here to make a little coin. Now, I will say this as well, because of the fact that right now, well, people are buying 85s and people are buying 84s, the market's gone up. So I'm going to say this, if you have any season special offers available with coins, they're probably worth buying. If you have training and you want to get rid of it right now, it's probably worth rolling this pack. 1,400 training right here for an 83 plus. If we pull an 83, 83s are going for like 17K or 20,000 coins. We pull an 85 right here, that makes us almost 30K. That's crazy. And these numbers, I'm telling you, they're not going to stay that high. If you want to go through and roll this pack and then actually build 87 overall sets, that's a smart strategy as well. That 85 overall player or this 85 overall player that we pull right here, we can sell for 18K or we can put it in the set. And if we put 3 of these cards in the set, that's 60K in value. And we're going to turn that into an 87 overall player that's 100K. So there's a ton to do in this promo. I apologize. My voice is getting a little bit raspy, so I'm going to save some more of the conversation for the video that I release tomorrow. But tomorrow I will be going through and showing you guys a fire method you got to do with Team Diamonds. I'm already thinking of it, but I'll go over that in tomorrow's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.